official getting this camera out because I heard him from here. I thought I was loud, but I heard him talking slaver, and I bet that's his bike there. Do you know what I mean? He'd be saying to her, "Look, I've got my own transport." Hey, couldn't write.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like a ceiling candle.
Now then we're having it. Hey, some guy there, hey, talking. I don't think he's asking for directions, do you know what I mean? But I thought it was that Russian bird that was on one of the previous videos outside 7-Eleven. Hey, this guy here, he runs up and down this beach every day. It's Korean, I think. Stops for the old water break. But yeah, he's not Thai. He's either Korean or I don't know, could be. See, this was a learning curve for me, right? I saw Koreans out here, what I thought were Koreans, and they weren't. They're from Kazakhstan. You know, it's like I thought they were going to speak Chinese, but then, or Korean, not Chinese, but then they didn't. And I spoke with someone, it's like, well, yeah, China's very close to Kazakhstan, so I thought Kazakhstan people looked like, you know, I won't go there. But yeah, you know, I didn't think they looked like Chinese or Korean. But anyway, moving on. This bar here is called, let's have a look, Marmuis. Marmuis, I do believe. Marmuis. Beer must be dear, because it's empty, look. I'll just put, hey, I've just had to put my beer down. I usually drink bottles, but I'm a bit anal about my budget and that, and so basically I went into 7-Eleven. We'll have a look at this menu while we're here. Went into 7-Eleven to get some cash, and there's a Krungsky bank, and I refused to pay extra to get my own cash out. I have Bangkok Bank, and Krungsky charge you 30 baht, that's the yellow bank, per transaction, as opposed to Bangkok Bank don't charge anything if you use their cash machines. So I thought, oh, you know, I'll get 2 bottles of my beer, but then they don't do the scan system at 7-Eleven. Cash only or credit card. And I ain't got my credit card with me, so I had to put the 2 beers back and use me last 70 baht to get the old my beer. But anyway, as you can see, yeah. That's why it's empty. That's why it's empty, kids. Oh, hey, I don't need to flick pages, I'll just let Win do it though. Are you watching? Are you watching? Hey? So yeah, fish and chips, French fried fish and chips. Hey. Hey? More dogs, look, more dogs. So, chips, French fries chips, 120 for a portion. So you've seen my condo cooking, cheap living Charlie video. I get 1 kilo. 1 kilo chips for 120 baht. But anyway, bit of fish, 500. You can buy a rod for 250. Do you know what I mean? Rod and reel, 250 off Lazada. But anyway, right. Let's get back to what we were originally videoing. Hello, little doggy. Eh? Mighty flies, look. Hey? Cute dog, cute dog. So we're still here, look, negotiating. We're negotiating price. Negotiating price. So, anyway, but I'm ready to get within Twitter.
You heard it. You heard it. Twitter. It could be Twatter, to be fair, because she ain't Thai either. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. A lot of Thai freelancers are not happy with these girls coming from Africa and taking their customers, which is understandable, really. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is. Who wants someone to piss on their own doorstep? They don't, do they? So he's still negotiating there. I'm not sure where he's from. Could be, I don't know, German, Turkish, who knows. But she is from Nigeria somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Nigeria, right. It's over and out for me. That was the initial, getting this camera out, because I heard him from here. I thought I was loud, but I heard him talking slabber, and I bet that's his bike there. Do you know what I mean? He'd be saying to her, look, I've got my own transport. Hey? Couldn't write it. Right, hasta la vista. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the script. So yeah, proof was in pudding, look. That's his bike, that's his transport. He just come over off camera and asked me if I was doing Facebook, and I said, no, I'm just making holiday videos. This is how it is. So, we have the old bar bus. So look, he's on that, she's on a rev and go, click on the wave, I do believe. So he's off, look. Boom! That's how it is, look. BS. How to talk BS. It's going to cost him, do you know what I mean? It's going to cost him. Next thing, family will be over. And he'll be paying for them as well. Right. Boom.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like a ceiling can. Hold